Hey, good day to all of you, and welcome to another Science is Cool. And we're gonna talk about our KDE Neon Linux OS. So right now I'm opening my KDE Neon OS, and then there you have it. We're opening right now. I already installed this one, so as you can see right now, we are on in our splash page or opening. So right now I'm on our desktop, and let me see if I could blow it up until like 1080p. Okay, it's a little bit like smaller, but it's okay, right? Or should I say I'm just gonna go back into the a little bit like 900. No, let's go back to 720. Okay, 720. I'll just go for 720 right now because of our screen right now. It is not totally blown up. It's just a little. So okay, let's open this one. So we are now in our environment, which is our KDE Neon, and I could change the wallpaper right there, just right clicking on the mouse and then go to the configure desktop wallpaper, and of course it is in safe landing desktop wallpaper. But we have a lot right here in our KDE Neon wallpaper. We have different types of awesome graphics. Okay, let me see and open this one so that I have something, a beautiful cascading. Let's try the cascade. How about the cluster? Okay, how about some darkest hour? Oh my gosh. How about the colorful cups? That's okay. The cold ripple. We have also the falling leaves, the evening glow. Wow. So we have a lot right here, as you can see it right now. I like the cartoonish of the KDE. Yeah, I like it. Of course, this is one of my personal favorites, which is right now in my Pop OS. I borrowed the KDE Milky Way, the desktop wallpaper for my Pop OS Linux wallpaper. I like also the safe landing. How about the summer 1 a.m.? Where is this? Probably this is in the northern hemisphere. I like the landscape right here. It's kind of awesome. And the woods. Opal, it's okay. But anyway, in our settings in our desktop plasma settings, we have also not only for our wallpaper, we also have the mouse actions. So I'm good with that. Locations shown in our desktop folder. Yes, we could show that one. Icons, no, not yet populated, because I haven't populated our desktop right now. So let's go to settings, quick settings, and system settings. So let's start with the appearance. Right now I'm into the dark breeze layout. Okay, let's convert that one. So as you can see, it is dark. How about the breeze? Oh, it is light. And we have the twilight. Let me see here. Ah, okay, it's in between the two. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'll just go back to our dark. It's much better. It is actually pleasant to the eyes. So we have also different types of style. And the nice in our Linux is that you can download whatever configuration without the problems of a third party, like in a non-official website. So in KDE we have our download center, so we could get our GNOME and KDE files for our themes, desktops, icons, cursors, fonts, and so on. It's all in the official website or repository. So it's kind of cool to have in our Linux world. We have different types of Linux setup out of the box, and you can also install it whatever you want. So okay, let's go out with this one, and then let's go to our style, the plasma style. What kind of style? I'm going with the breeze. It's okay. How about the fonts? You can change your fonts right here. So preview, there's the preview. How about the icons? So in icons you can also get new icons right here on the official repository or in their official website. So we have different types of, like the 11 icon theme. If you miss the Windows, you can always go with it, as long as it is not copyrighted. It is open source, because actually Windows is launching their Linux operating system, and I think this November, this November they're gonna launch their new Linux distro. Windows, okay, Windows launches a new Linux distro. That's I think it is named Mariners Linux operating system. So anyway, we have different types right here, different types of icons that you can download. You can also share your own work, and this is what I like with the Linux community, because you have to share your own work, and of course if you upload this, everybody could see your source code, and if there will be some virus in your file, they have to remove it, or if you are having this bad intention of spreading some virus, they could just kick out you from the Linux community. And this one, just like this one, the flat material icon themes is made by Gimhalt77. We have also the Midnight by what's this? Thalic? Yeah, Thalic. So you have some options to download right here. It depends on what you want. So for example, we'll try to download this one, the skinny color dark icons. So let's download that one and then wait for it to load, and when I close this one, this will be appearing on this icons settings that we have. So there you have it. As I said, we'll just wait, and then when we click that one and then apply, of course our desktop right here will be changing. So let's try to open the Dolphin, or make it, let's edit first so that we could put the Dolphin on the desktop. Okay, there you have it. So desktop is already there, you can see. So this is what I like right here. You can also change your cursors. You can also download your favorite cursors right here on the official repository. So let me close this one and then move on to another location, to another settings. Oh, by the way, if you click right here and then show alternatives, so you can also select your favorite type of widget dashboard launcher. For example, I like this full screen. When I click right here on the left click, so there you have it, it is different. So that is why I like Linux, because you have the options to change whatever you want. And then let's go back, and then the menu settings, let's click this one, same. See, you can change whatever you want, and by just clicking this, and then we go back to our original setup. So but I like the full screen. Let's go for this full screen so that you can see everything right here. So let's try to see the, yes, it is running. I only gave 10 gigabytes space, but you can also give more, like 20 gigabytes, 50 gigabytes of this space if you are working full-time and daily usage of your computer as your daily driver. You can set into 500 gigabytes or 1 terabytes of this space. It depends on your perspective. And of course my CPU is just like under 5% because I'm not using a lot. And as you can see right here, you can see all your system right here, from Qt version to KDE frameworks to KDE Plasma, the KDE Neon OS, and of course your system, your host. Download and upload is also seen right here. So if you are downloading or uploading, you'll see how many bytes per second. For example, this one, I just talk about the bytes, and then it's suddenly pinging the internet because well, we haven't updated it yet. And it is waiting for some update if we are trying to update our system or not. Okay, let's move on. Let's close this one. I'm actually using a GNOME VirtualBox right now. So we have, okay, let's go for Kate. Kate is actually the developer's source code. If you want to open the source code of a program, for example, the okay, let's go for Firefox. Let's open Kate. So let me open this one. Oh yeah, let's go to the, and then, so there you have it. So let's open Kate. See, there is our source code of this application. Oh no, this is the desktop, only the desktop. This is the desktop. So you have different words, different languages right here for translations in your desktop actions also. So you can open this and edit your desktop. Let me see if I could open some files. Let's go to the USR. No, I don't want to mess up. Okay. Okay, let's go to our graphics. So graphics, we have Ocular and Gwen Viewer. With the internet, we only have the Firefox web browser, but we can always click Discover to upload new types of Internet Explorer browser, or in the internet browser. We have for multimedia, out of the box, we have VLC Media Player. In Office, we have Ocular, that's for Word, presentation, and so on. Settings, we have the iBus preference and system settings. In our system, we have console, which is the terminal, and the Discover, where we get our software from the official repository, or the apps center, or the apps store. Menu editor, yeah, we could do that one. Utilities, we also have the screenshot, the spectacle. Of course, comes with out of the box with the emoji selector. So let's go back to the Discover. I want you to see this one so that you'll have the idea why is it is safe. It is safe because it doesn't go to a third-party website so to download your application, but you just go to the official App Store and then download your software. For example, this Gcomprise for educational game purposes. I use this in my class, especially I teach computers for kids and at the same time science. So this is very educational to teach them how to especially I'm working right here in Thailand, which I'm trying to educate kids on how to navigate in English, because if you translate Thai to English, sometimes they have this different translation. So sometimes I use this Gcomprise to play with different games. Okay, let's try to download this so that you have an idea. But I have to show you the so-called different types of games in the separate video in the next few days, in the next few weeks, as I upload new videos 3 times a week, because of course I am working at the same time. I could not do the daily upload, but I only upload 3 times a day. I mean 3 times a week. So that's the thing. That's why I only have 3 videos a week, because I also have a day job. So okay, it is already open. So let's try to close this one first, and then let's go to Comprise. Where is Comprise? Okay, there it is. So there you have it. Welcome to Comprise. You are running Comprise for the first time. You should verify that your application settings, especially your language, is set correctly, and that all language specified sounds files are installed. You can do this in your preference dialog. How fun. Okay, yes, of course. So yeah, let's download everything. I think the internet connection that we have is a little bit like, okay, is it okay? Yeah. So you have this program in KDE, which is, you can actually teach kids, of course, science. I teach computer science for them, for kids. So I use this, actually, the mouse. I'll actually show you some videos, but some of the kids I already teach. They're advanced, actually, so they're cool. So we have music, fine arts, logic. We have also science right here for experimentals, geographics, history, digital electricity, analog electricity. We have solar system, renewable energy, explore the world of animals. We have gravity. Oh, so binary bulbs. We also have this. So we have different types of games right here. It is very useful for teaching, especially I'm teaching kids, so this is what I use for my class. So for example, let's just play the clock, okay, because most of the kids are, let me see, use in digital clocks. So I teach this one by using this application. Set the watch to 6 hours and 0 minutes. So of course it is very easy. Just click and then click OK. Woohoo! GNU is saying woohoo. Okay, how about set the watch to 3 hours? So let's go to click 3 and then click OK. Alright, how about 10? Let's play. Okay, how about 5? So of course 5. How about 4? Alright, so it moves into the minutes, from hours to minutes, which is the long hand. So the minutes is over here. So you have to teach kids like the long hands are minutes and the short hands are the hours. So they have to move the 5 right here. Oops, the 5 right here, and then and then the long hand will be on the 30, and then click OK. How about this one? Set to 9 hours and 30 minutes. So you have to move the short hands like 30, and then this one will be at the 9. Yeah, there it is. And then click OK. So each time until you reach like every 5, there will be some acceleration on what kind of level. So it is really good to have this in the that kids want to play. So okay, let's just cancel this one and then let's move on. Let's go back to our, and then let's try to turn off that one. So that is why Linux is not only for geeks or for computer programmers. This is also for kids. That is why Windows or Microsoft also created their own operating system in Linux, which is the Mariners. And not only that, but also they also the Google has the Google Chrome OS, which is also based in Linux. So but they're trying to move from Linux to Fuchsia, but it's still not yet feasible at this moment, because they're trying to figure out the patches that needs from the Linux application to move into their new operating system, which is in Fuchsia, but they're still within Linux, and Fuchsia can work with Linux at the same time. So that is why they adapted to using Linux and Fuchsia combined into one application or OS. So that is their Chrome OS. So let's go back to our desktop. So we also have some, aside from education and graphics, we also have internet. So internet are safer right here in our desktop in our browser, because we can set whatever we want right here in our Linux. And of course Firefox, Brave, because actually let me see, the Mozilla started with they started with the old Netscape started with their browser, eventually turned into the Mozilla group. The founders and the developers tried to start a new group, which is the Mozilla, and that leads into the Firefox web browser. And some of the developers and founders of the Firefox Mozilla also created a new group, which is the Brave browser. So that's the beauty of open source. You are free to, or freedom to choose and contribute whatever you want in the Linux community. So that is why it is very important to have the Linux community alive and contribution. Just like me, I also contribute my works into the community. In coming few days from now or few weeks from now, the GNU Linux has a forum or a seminar or a get together in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia this first week of December. So I'm hoping to be there to enjoy the new development of the GNU team. So I'm looking forward for that one. So anyway, do check out their website. Just search the KDE Neon Linux OS, or just type the KDE .org. So that's about it for now for our KDE Neon Linux OS. It is short only because I noticed that I have a lot of topics to share to you every time, but of course I'm also limited to my time for you guys to visit and watch our videos in YouTube and Odyssey, and at the same time in Rumble. And of course, if you don't want to subscribe, it's okay for me. I'm open for that one. I'm not forcing you to subscribe, but I love you to share and to subscribe if ever. So anyway, this is Blair for Science is Cool for today. KDE Neon Linux OS. Saying bye for now and see you in the next episode. And remember that science means knowing, because science is cool. Ciao.